Everybody, this is Jeff Bernard with Solve Systems, and today we're going to go over how to take Webhook information from Paylocity and perform actions within Microsoft Power Automate. Some ideas around this are you could get a webhook, so when some information is submitted in Paylocity and registered in their system, we send that bit of information into Power Automate and do things like create a new user in Office 365 to then add a license to. Or we could send an email to IT based on some conditions of what that employee's position is to provision a computer or whatever other tasks. It's highly configurable and you can leave it up to your imagination. And so we're going to go over how to take that information in, how to generate a webhook, how to get it to Paylocity because it's not an open platform, and then do cool stuff with it. So let's do it. So diving right into the platform, the Power Automate tab within our browser, you'll see a few things here. Some notable issues, parameters that we need to set, or you have to send this information to Paylocity, get with your rep, and they'll be able to walk you through how to set this up in their testing portal. And then once you've tested all of these functions, adding people, terminating people, and see those webhooks come through, then you can have them switch it over to production. But they handle all of that. You don't have access to this on your own because it's a closed system. Okay, so the first step we're going to do is add an HTTP request received. So that's going to listen to Paylocity systems, and when someone is added in this context, then it's going to send that into Microsoft Power Automate. It's going to have the JSON schema with all of the proper information from Paylocity. We're going to parse the JSON body, so we're going to take the request body, the JSON, and then we're going to parse it, the content here, and then we're going to see the schema here, and then we're going to send an email to ourselves. And this particular function is just for, we want to know when a new employee is added to perform some other action, right? So you can elaborate from there. One thing to note is that when you're initially testing this information, simply add the HTTP request and then parse JSON and then add body and then save it and then send the link to your Paylocity rep, and then they'll get you access to the platform. Again, you cannot add this webhook address to Paylocity yourself. So that's an important thing to note here. And once you get access to their system, you can perform that trigger and see the JSON that comes in, and then what you'll do is copy it. So you'll go back after it runs once, and then you'll get this information, and then you'll go back and you'll copy it into here, actually line for line. So you just copy, paste it in here. Do not generate the schema yourself. And then in the parse JSON part, we'll add it as well. And so all it's doing is listening to the webhook in Paylocity. It's passing that information into Flow, Power Automate. It's parsing the JSON, and then it's sending it an email. And so what we'll do is we'll just test it off of some past data. We'll see it validate. Okay, it validated. And then we'll see it come through. Okay. And so from there, you can build out pretty much anything you want. And if you need help with this, if you need any sort of integrations consulting, give me a shout. I'd be more than willing to help you. So, hope this video was helpful. Like and subscribe, and keep following my content, and let me know what you guys want. If y'all want to see some interesting stuff, send me some ideas, and I'll make them. Have a good one. Bye.